Variations in the length of day and night time from season to season are due to, they are asking variations in the length of daytime and nighttime. In sometimes you have short daytime, sometimes you have short long nighttime. Why these variations occur? They are asking. First one, Earth's rotation on its axis, Earth's revolution around the sun in an elliptical manner, latitudinal position of the place, revolution of Earth on a tilted axis. See, when you take rotation, see, if Earth is like this, when it is rotating, you have equal day and night if tilted axis is not there. Earth is rotating without this tilted revolution. When revolution happens without this tilted axis, then also you will see same equal day and night. Because of this tilted axis, we will see variations in daytime and nighttime. See here, in December, winter solstice time, you will see southern hemisphere receives more sunlight. Means most of the time the southern pole you have day. When you take summer solstice, northern pole receives daylight 24 hours. Means Earth is rotating like this and it is on tilted axis, so there is no night. Most of the days you will see daytime. Because of this revolution on tilted axis, you will see, we will observe variations in the length of daytime and nighttime from season to season. It changes from season to season. Here you can see southern hemisphere receives more sunlight, here northern hemisphere. Like that you will see changes in the daytime and nighttime. Answer is revolution of Earth on tilted axis. You have to see the question properly. From season to season they are asking. So revolution of the Earth on tilted axis. Next question. On the planet Earth, most of the fresh water exists as ice caps and glaciers. Out of the remaining fresh water, the largest proportion is found in atmosphere as moisture and clouds, is found in freshwater lakes and rivers, exists as groundwater, exists as soil water. Whenever you take water, around 97% you are having water is present. You have ocean water as salt water. Approximately 3% you have fresh water, and in this fresh water 90% you see in the form of ice caps and glaciers. Most of the percent, not 90, 70%. And next remaining approximately 29 to 30% you will see as groundwater. Next we will see the diagram, then you can understand. 97% oceans, 3% fresh water, and in these 3%, 70% is around 70% you find it as ice caps and glaciers, and 29% in the form of groundwater and accessible fresh water. In the accessible fresh water also, most of the percentage is in, we will see it in the form of lakes. After lakes, first ice caps, overall ice caps and glaciers. Next, groundwater. Next, lakes, soil moisture, atmosphere. Next, rivers and streams. Next, biosphere. Now this decreasing order you can remember: ice caps and glaciers, next groundwater, next lakes, soil moisture, atmosphere, rivers, and biosphere. Now, the answer will be exists as ground water. Next question. Electromagnetic rate. Consider the following: electromagnetic radiation, geothermal energy, gravitational force, plate tectonic movements, rotation of the earth, revolution of the earth. Which of the above are responsible for bringing dynamic changes on the surface of the earth? All elements, all are responsible for the dynamic changes on the earth. First, each and every option we will discuss. Now, when you take electromagnetic radiation, how electromagnetic radiation is responsible for dynamic changes, we are going to discuss. Electromagnetic radiation, electromagnetic spectrum, you know all UV rays, visible rays, IR rays. See, electromagnetic radiation causes temperature changes and evaporation of water. How? Now, first we will see evaporation. Evaporation, water molecules absorb electromagnetic radiation from sun, from atmosphere. From sun they absorb in the form of IR and visible, and from atmosphere in the form of long wave radiation, and from other resources also. These water molecules absorb electromagnetic radiation. After that absorption, water molecules energy will be increased. Water molecules gain energy, and this energy increases, and this energy helps in transition phase. Means this energy helps to convert water molecules into the gaseous state, that is water vapor. And after evaporation, you know, water cycle, precipitation, and because of that precipitation, rainfall, and rainfall occurs, heavy rainfall, floods. Like this, it creates dynamic changes on the earth. Next option, geothermal energy which is present inside the earth. This energy drives tectonic plate movement. And because of these tectonic plate movements, you know, tectonic plate movements are responsible for earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. By this, you see dynamic changes on the surface of the earth. Geothermal energy drives tectonic plate movements. And gravitational force. Gravitational force is responsible for pulling the mass. It is rock falls. Gravitational force is responsible for glacier movements, rock falls, and the river courses. And with the glacier movements, you can see groundwater changes and even landslidings. By this, you can see dynamic changes on the surface of the earth. Plate movements, already we have seen. Because of the plate movements, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, all this changes the surface of the earth. Now, rotation of the earth. Rotation of the earth, day and night day and night time, you will see the temperature fluctuations. Because of these temperature fluctuations affects weathering process of rocks. Like this factor is responsible for dynamic change on the earth. Same, even revolution also affects weathering process, and it causes temperature changes from season to season. Like this, all are responsible for dynamic changes on the surface of the earth. So the answer will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Next question. Contour bunding is a method of soil conservation used in desert margins liable to strong wind action, low flat plains, close to stream course liable to flooding, scrublands liable to spread of weeding. No. Counter bunding is related to land management. Is a soil conservation method on hilly areas, slopes, hilly areas. You can see the picture. Like this, they will place rocks in a line and they will create counters to stop rainfall water like this. See, what is the difference between counter bunding and terrace farming? In terrace farming, they will create the slopes and they, example, this is a mountain, they will create flatten the slopes so that soil erosion is reduced. In counter bunding, already slopes will be present, and on that slopes they will create earthen embankment with the rocks. They will create embankments. With these embankments, rainfall is stopped and these rainwater can be used for cultivation. So none of the above. It is seen in hilly areas on slope regions. Desert margins and in flat plains, you will see most of the time shelter belts. Scrublands liable to spread of weed growth. For weed growth, farmers practice mulching. They place crop residue between the lines of the crops. Because of this mulching, weed growth is reduced. So answer will be none of the above. Next question. The annual range of temperature in the interior of continents is high as compared to coastal areas. What is are the reason or reasons? See, whenever you see variations, annual temperature variations in interior, it is because land heats faster and cools faster, but oceans, it takes time. Oceans it cools slowly and it heats slowly. Because of that, you will see moderate influence on coastal lines. You will see moderate influence on coastal areas when compared to interiors of the earth. Because of this fast changes in the जल्दी गर्म हो जाते जल्दी ठंडे हो जाते because of that fast cooling and heating, you will see the annual range of temperature difference in when compared to coastal areas. Coastal areas which present oceans के पास जो एरियाज रहते हैं उसका ज्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं होता because oceans cools slowly and heats slowly. So moderate influence you will see. Thermal difference between land and water is the reason. Variation in altitude between continents and oceans, no. Presence of strong winds in the interior. See, strong winds, most of the strong winds we will see in ocean areas because obstructions, we don't have any obstructions when winds, they move in ocean. They move on the oceans. Heavy rains in the interior as compared to coast. No, you will see heavy rains on the coastal areas only. So what is the answer? 1 only. Next, during the thunderstorm, the thunder in the sky is produced by. This you have to See it carefully. They are asking about thunder. Thunder means sound. थंडर स्टॉर्म में जो आवाज आते हैं ना करके, वो साउंड के बारे में पूछ रहे हो लोग, थंडर के बारे में. मीटिंग ऑफ cumulonimbus clouds in the sky, thunderstorms, you will see they are in cumulonimbus clouds. You will see thunderstorms, lightning that separates the nimbus clouds, no, violent upward movement of air and water particles. Violent upward movement of air and water particles causes thunder storms. Now they are asking about thunder. Thunder sound is produced by lightning. Lightning that happened in the thunderstorms. How this lightning happens? See, whenever you take any cloud, because of the collision of that air, water and air molecules, all the positive lighter elements, they move upwards, and the negative charged particles, they move downwards, dense negatively charged particles. Now this is the earth surface. Plus इतना ज्यादा कोलाइड हो जाते, इतना ज्यादा कोलाइड हो जाने के बाद ये नेगेटिवली चार्ज्ड पार्टिकल्स, दे ओवरटेक द insulating property of atmosphere, and they start connecting with the positive energy on the earth, and here electricity is created. Because of this electricity, you will see lightning, and because of this lightning, you will see thunder is produced. So the answer is none of the above. They are asking about thunder. It is not because of all these reasons. It is because of the lightning that is produced during thunder storms. Now, which of the following statements regarding laterite soils of India are correct? They are generally red in color. They are rich in nitrogen and potash. They are well developed in Rajasthan and UP. Tapioca and cashew nuts grow well on these soils. Laterite soils, they are, you will see these soils where temperature is high and heavy rainfall is present with alternative dry and wet seasons. Because of the heavy rainfall, nutrients are leached away and they are deficit in nitrogen and potash. They are rich in ferric oxides, iron oxides. Because of this, the soil color is in red. Now we will see the map. See, soils. Laterite soils. See, in Rajasthan and Rajasthan, you will see you don't have heavy rainfall, right? They are present mostly Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, and in some parts of Malwa Plateau, and here in Eastern India side, Northeast India. So the answer is they are generally red in color is correct. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Ferric oxides is correct. Yes, cashew nuts are grown with irrigation because they generally lack fertility. They are not fertile soils because all the nutrients are leached away because of the heavy rainfall. So 1 and 4 is the correct answer. Next, consider the following crops: cotton, groundnut, rice, wheat. Which of these are kharif crops? You know, kharif and rabi crops. Kharif crops are summer crops. They are sown in June and they are harvested in the month of October and November. And rabi crops, they are winter crops. They are sown in, excuse me, March time, March, April. and they are harvested in October, November time. Now we will see few examples of kharif crops: cotton, groundnut, rice, bajra, jowar, and groundnut we have seen, cotton we have seen, and in rabi, wheat is the main rabi crop. Wheat, barley, oats, mustard, sesame, all are rabi crops. So wheat is not a kharif crop. When you take out fourth option, you will get 1, 2, 3. 1. Cotton is a kharif crop. Everybody knows that. Next answer. Next question. With the reference to the usefulness of the byproducts of sugar industry, which of the following statements are correct? Now, bagasse and molasses. These are the two byproducts we will get in the sugar industry. We will see the pictures. Now, this is the bagasse. And this is the molasses. This dry pulpy residue of sugarcane extract is known as bagasse, and that thick syrup after distillation of after it is produced in sugar industry, it is a byproduct of sugar cane. When you are making sugar from the sugar cane, this thick syrup and this bagasse have uses. It can be used as biomass fuel. It is used in pulp paper industry, and it can be used as cattle feed. When you take molasses, it is the main component in brown sugar making. Excuse me. Brown sugar making, baking and cooking. Ethanol production is important. Ethanol production, and it can be used as a cattle feed, and it is used in the distillation of beer and rum. Even that also cattle feed you can use. This is dry pulpy residue from after excuse me, from sugarcane, and that is the thick syrup of refining. After refining sugarcane, you will get that molasses, and it can be used as biomass fuel in pulp and paper industry as cattle feed, and that in brown sugar making. Ethanol production is very important. Now we will see the options. Bagasse can be used as biomass fuel for the generation of energy. Yes, it is true. Molasses can be used as one of the feedstocks for the production of synthetic chemical fertilizers. No, molasses can be used for production of ethanol. So the answer will be, when you take 2 and 3, 1 and 3 is the correct answer. Next, which one among the following industries is the maximum consumer of water in India? Thermal power. First, thermal power plants around 87.9%. Next, engineering. Second, third, pulp and paper. Third, fourth, textiles. Next, fifth, steel. Next, sugar. Next, fertilizer, and others you can see. First, thermal. Next, engineering. next pulp and paper, next textiles, next steel, next sugar, next last fertilizer. So the answer will be thermal power. Next question. Which of the following is our characteristic or characteristics of Indian coal? High ash content, low sulfur content, low ash fusion temperature. No. Indian coal has high ash content, low sulfur content and low ash fusion temperature. No, it has high ash fusion temperature. What is ash fusion temperature? When we burn coal, it becomes ash, and this ash, when you put in a boiler, how it reacts to the heat? मतलब low हो तो it will it becomes sticky. Too high means it cannot fuse together. That fusing is very important in combustion process. In combustion process, that's ATF. Low means it is not useful. Very high also it creates problem in the combustion process. In Indian coal, you will see high ATF around 1500 degree Celsius. So 1 and 2 is the answer. A option. Now types of coal. First, anthracite, best quality hard coal. You will see 80 to 90%, 95% of carbon. Less loss of heat, highly efficient. Next, bituminous coal, soft coal, mostly widely available and used coal. 40 to 80% moisture and volatile content. This carbon percentage is very important. First, anthracite have high, next bituminous, next lignite, next peat. Brown coal, lower grade coal 40 to 50%, and in peat you will see less than 40 to 50% of carbon. Next, consider the following statements. Natural gas occurs in Gondwana belts. Mica occurs in abundance in Kodarma. Dharwars are famous for petroleum. Gondwana belts. These belts are rich in coal, not natural gas. Yes, this is correct. Mica occurs abundance in Kodarma and Dharwar, Karnataka. Not petroleum. You will see iron, manganese. See, cold fields. This is Gondwana region. Cold fields. Gondwana region is rich in cold fields. Now, major natural gas resources here. Tamil Nadu. Here you can see, here you can see. And even oil fields here. So you don't have any natural gas reserves in Karnataka, Dharwar region. So petroleum reserves, sorry. This is wrong. This is also wrong. Answer will be 2 only. Next. National park, sorry. River flowing through the park. Sorry, it came by mistake here. Jim Corbett National Park, Ganga. Kaziranga National Park, Manas. Silent Valley National Park, Kaveri. No, this is wrong. From Jim Corbett National Park, it is present in Uttarakhand. Ramganga. River Ramganga and Kosi flows. River Ramganga, both these Rivers are tributaries of Ganga. These flows through the national park, and this course also flows from the border of Jim Corbett National Park. Kaziranga National Park, Assam, North Manas, Diflu, and you will see Brahmaputra River, 4 to 5 rivers that flows through the Kaziranga National Park. Silent Valley National Park, Kerala. Here you can see Silent Valley National Park, Kuntifuja River. Brahmaputra, Diflu, Mora Dhansiri from Kaziranga and from Silent National Park, Kuntifuja River, Jim Corbett National Park, Ramganga and Kosi. So the answer will be none. Next question. The Narmada River flows to the west while most other large peninsular rivers flows to the east. Why? Because of the Rift Valley. Yes, flows between Vindhyas of the. They are asking the reason, not the factual question. Yes, it is factual, it is correct. They are asking why. Because of the Rift Valley. So first option is correct. The land slopes to the west from central India. No. Example, this is central India. Land slopes towards the east, northeast, from southwest to northeast, not to the west. Central islands. You will see all the plateaus here. Central island region slopes towards that side. Narmada, because of the Rift Valley, Narmada river flows towards the west. Anyhow, 1 and 2 option is not there. So 1 only is the correct answer. Which one of the following pairs is correctly matched? Abyssinian Plateau, Arabia, Atlas Mountains, Northwestern Africa, Guiana Highlands, Southwestern Africa, Okavango Basin, Patagonia. No. Abyssinian Plateau you will see in Ethiopia, Africa. This is the correct answer. Atlas Mountains, Northwestern Africa. The Atlas Mountains, it separates Sahara Desert from Atlantic and Mediterranean Sea. Guiana Highlands, South America. These highlands are present in South America, north of Amazon forest. Okavango, it is present in Africa. Here, Okavango region. Guiana Highlands here. Guiana Highlands are south of Orinoco River and north of Amazon forest. So the correct answer is Atlas Mountains. Here you will see Abyssinian Plateau. Here you will see Atlas Mountains. Clear? Next question. The most important fishing grounds of the world are found in the regions where warm and cold ocean currents meet, because here upwelling of nutrients occur. Because of that upwelling, nutrients अंदर से बाहर आते. Because of that nutrients, fishing comes. Nutrients के पीछे पीछे fish आते, fish के पीछे पीछे fishermen आते. So these are the important fishing grounds of the world found here, where warm and cold ocean currents meet. Which of the following are unique characteristics of equatorial forest? Equatorial forest, equator. You can see this forest from 0 to 10 degrees, in both the hemispheres. Here, the presence of tall trees, you can see the coexistence of large number of species, from small trees to big trees, thick dense canopy with rainforest. It is all heavy rainfall you will see in this area. Presence of numerous varieties of epiphytes. All three are correct. Wait, sorry. All three are correct. Tall trees, large number of species, epiphytes you can see. 1, 2, and 3. Next. Climate is extreme, rainfall is scanty, and the people used to be nomadic herders. The above statement best describes which of the following regions? It describes Central Asian steppe. These are the grasslands present in Central Asia, where westerlies flow from here to here, from Black Sea to here. Central Asian steppes, because of the continentality, means they are inside the land area. Because of the continentality, they are treeless due to continentality. Grasslands are treeless. Like this you will see, and they lie in the westerly wind belt, interiors of the continent. They are present in the interiors of the continent, not towards the coastal region. Extremes of temperature you can see vary greatly between summer and winter. Summers are very hot, winters are cold. So the answer is Central Asian steppe, grasslands. Next, Limbu. Here they have given tribe and they are asking state where they are present. Limbu, Sikkim, Karbi, Himachal Pradesh, Dongaria, Odisha, Bonda, Tamil Nadu, they have asked. Sorry. See, first, see Karbi, Karbi Anglan Plateau, Assam, right? By removing 2, you can eliminate these 2. Next, Limbu, Sikkim, yes, this is also Odisha. Bonda tribes, they are located in Odisha region. Assam, Sikkim, correct, Odisha, Tamil Nadu. We have to see who are the tribes they are in current affairs. If they are in current affairs, we have to remember their state also. Whether they are PVGTs or not, we have to remember that also. Answer is 1 and 3. Thank you. In this session, we have discussed 2013 PYQs.